Good afternoon, this is Nicholas from Gandor Gaming, and we got a whole bunch of brand new cards revealed last night. I think we got like 20 new cards for Magistus, Sharks, DDD, and a whole bunch of other just wacky ass cards. So let's just get straight into this. So first things first, I didn't go over this card when it got revealed last night or the previous night because I didn't think it was that good. We got a brand new Dark Machine card called Motor Kaiser. It's a level 5 Dark Machine effect monster, 2000 attack, 1400 defense. And it had this weird effect where it can special summon itself. Actually, no. It can reveal itself in hand, then immediately resolve its effect to normal summon one Dark Machine monster. So basically, what he did was you had to have a monster on field, then you reveal him in hand, then you tribute that monster to special summon himself. Then you can target one monster you control, destroy it, then special summon one engine token. That was a Machine Earth level 1, 200 attack, 200 defense. And I didn't really see the purpose of this card. You kind of like -2 for like a token. And I just didn't understand what was the purpose. Well, now they're like, hey, look, we heard your concerns. We know this card didn't sound that good when we revealed it the first time. So here's 2 more cards to support this weird ass archetype. So, first things first, you have 2-for-1 repair job. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. You can only use that name once per turn. Banish one Dark Machine monster from your graveyard. Special summon one monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard that mentions engine token. The second effect is, if a face-up Dark Machine monster you control is sent to graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, except by battle, banish this card, special summon one engine machine token, level 1, 200 attack, 200 defense, and attack position. I have no idea why we're playing these cards, but that's just another spell for it. And then now we have Scrap Garage. So I guess this is all scrap support. This is a normal trap card. Go use the first and second of this card's name on the turn. If a face-up machine monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effects, target up to 3 Dark Machine monsters in your graveyard, special summon them, but change their attack to 0. And second effect is you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one machine monster you control, destroy it. So the trap card is just soul charge for Dark Machines, so Orcus, Scraps, things like that. And I'm not sure you're supposed to play this. I guess it wants you to play this in Scraps, and I guess it wants you to play this in Orcus, because those are the 2 Dark Machine types I can think of. Very strange 3 cards, and yeah, that's basically it for them. Now we got some new Magistus support, so they're like, hey, look. No one was freaking out when we revealed the Magistus support, so let's give him a boss monster and a new spell card. So we already know what the gift of Magistus Crowley is. We already went over him, and he already went over the new Verse spell. But hey, now we have a new fusion boss monster. So I guess this is the monster I want you to summon off the Magistus main deck monster. So this is Magistus Vera Zoa. Zoa, the Magistus of Vera. This is a level 8 fire spellcaster fusion Vec monster, 2900 attack, 2900 defense. It requires a Magistus monster plus a fusion, synchro, XYZ, or link monster. So basically, it's our branded, what's it called, Mirror Jade. It just requires a Magistus plus any extra deck monster, which is really great super poly target. Once again, you can only use the first second for this card if it a turn. The target one effect monster your opponent controls or in the graveyard, equip this card, equip that effect monster to this card. So right there, that's actually pretty insane. So that if you don't know, the Magistus archetype revolves about equipping extra deck monsters into the back row to floodgate your opponent. The synchro version of Zoa says for every different type of extra deck summon that's in the spell and trap zone, your opponent cannot activate those types of effects. So if you have a Link monster in the spell trap zone, your opponent can't activate Link monsters. Same thing goes to XYZ, Fusion, Synchro, etc. So this guy just says, hey, while I'm field, equip target one effect monster you control or engrave, and then just put it into the back row. Cool. And then they all have bonus effects as like equip spells. The second effect is when a monster effect is activated, quick effect, send one face-up Magistus monster card you control to the graveyard, negate that effect, then destroy your opponent's card. So it's also a monster negate, which is pretty solid. So I guess the idea here is that with the new Magistus cards, they want you to set up a really cool Invoke play, and they want you to set up Zoa plus other Zoa, and have like a negate with your Floodgate monster. which is pretty awesome. Finally, for our last Magistus card, we have Magic 4's Hammer. This is a normal spell card. This card is always treated as a Magistus and Endymion card. That means this card can be searched off not only the Magistus searchers, but also the Endymion searchers. So keep that in mind. You can send one over face-up Magistus card you control to grave, or remove 2 spell counters from the field to activate this effect. You can only choose each effect once per turn. You can spell summon one spellcaster monster from your hand or face-up extra deck or graveyard. Banish one other card from the field. This is pretty interesting. So it basically says, hey, this is a Sprite Smashers, basically. Because it basically says, hey, you can either send a Magistus control to grave or remove 2 spell counters. And you either get a banish on the field, or you just spell summon from the deck a spellcaster monster from hand, face-up extra deck, or grave. The reason why it says face-up extra deck is Endymions or Pendulums, so I want you to summon off the Pendulum guys and Endymions. So even though we are getting Magistus support, this is also indirect support for the Endymions as well, and also the Witchcrafters. And hey, look, Konami was like, look, no one's looking at the DDD support. Let's not reveal another DDD. Which is kind of hilarious, because I thought the other DDD support was already insane. So, we got a new DDD. This is DDD Extra Surveyor. They're like, man, no one liked the first Surveyor. Let's do Extra Surveyor. This is a new level 5 Dark Fiend of Pendulum Effect monster. 1,000 attack, 0 defense. Pendulum scale 4. You can only use the Pendulum effect of this card's name once a turn. If it faces a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one DDD monster you control. Banish 2 cards in your Pendulum Zone. If you do, that targeted monster can make a second attack during the battle phase this turn. And its monster effect is during the first and second effect of this card can only use once each. You discard this card to add one face-up DDD Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand, except DDD Surveyor. If this card becomes banished, you can banish cards from the top of your opponent's deck equal to the number of face-up Pendulum monsters in their extra deck. In the face-up Pendulum monsters extra deck. So basically, your face-up Pendulums. Then you get to make one DDD monster control gain 200 attack for each banished effect monster. This is definitely the weakest of the 3 we got yesterday. I think the other 2 are a lot better. But this is a new scale 4. It does not extend itself, and it's a level 5. I don't know if we're playing this one, to be honest with you. I don't know if this card's really doing it for me, but it's interesting. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I do want to go over, this is only half the new support reveal, by the way. This is just the support that are like, look, man, we have to improve other things. We have a brand new Ice Spellcaster archetype revealed. We have some brand new, like, off-meta stuff revealed. And we got some new, like, Galaxy/Shark Star revealed. But I don't have time to go into those cards today. So what's going to happen is that you're going to get that later today after I get off work. And this is all I can film right now. So hope you all enjoyed. Don't think stupid. See you next one, and bye-bye.